Welcome to BND Live, folks. Yes, as I mentioned briefly, there is some label rearranging that I need to do real quick. You know how it is. Sometimes, has anyone noticed
I
that
showed up late.
some of these, virtual meeting sites keep changing exactly how they orient people? Wow, that is just not going in their place I want. No? Anyone else? No, nothing. They keep changing the logic of where they put people. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, let's have a recap from last week, shall we? The Ateum awoke, of course, and found themselves in Bellwether Glen, where they had stayed the night. And they decided to do a little shopping, if I can remember correctly. They had breakfast. They went to the market for yogurt and honey. And then they hit the road. Nothing much to report other than a nice day, pretty much until lunch. Then some talk of Saloon, of Finn's research with Finistel. Paelias asks Mistra, his goddess, if bringing Saloon back is a good idea. Well, it's good and bad, apparently. Finric recommends finishing the yogurt before too much longer, and his stomach is maybe not treating him all that well. The source of Finn's power comes up, and she encourages a return to traveling. Sharp-eyed Agnes spots what might have been a road after another 8 or so miles, and the crew turns south, still mounted. After a few more miles, a sort of clearing appears, and the folks spread out to search. Mr. Bones keeping an eye on Finn, Agnes and Lily together, and the rest spread out. Soon Agnes finds a stair leading down, but it has been filled with rocks. Finn transforms Paelias to a gaseous form, and he finds it actually not that thick. Finn collapses it in on him. Heading down, the group finds an old bathhouse and a cavern of sorts, filled with glowing lichen and mushrooms, some of which Finn and Finric eat. On the far end, a booby-trapped door is found using Agnes's magical lens, and Finn casually suggests that Twizzard should open it. Paelias commands truth, and Finn transforms, laughing maniacally, into a giant creature right in front of their eyes. Just as a confused and now horrified Finn runs up to the party. And that is where we'll start tonight by rolling for initiative. Boom.
Total mayhem.
I don't have to roll for mushroom.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Okay.
Oh, 5. Oh, but that's good for you. You can disengage.
I guess so. 19.
Well,
19 for Twizzard.
17.
So my guy.
What else we got?
I got a 12.
12?
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you have, Agnes?
I had 5.
5.
Five.
Classic. Classic 5.
5. Too many.
I must use ones together. Hardly any of these.
A lot of people in this battle. Look at this. I'm missing one. Who am I missing? Oh,
Really?
Mr. Bones. I
Oh,
believe
Mr.
Mr. Bones will go on your initiative, Twizzard.
But this is his first fight.
You want him to have his own? Is that how it works?
No, I'm just excited. I don't know how it works.
Well, action command Mr. Bones.
Let's take a quick refresher on this to Mr. Bones, shall we? I believe he was made with animate dead,
He was.
an undead servant. La la la. And each of your turns, you can use a bonus actually to mentally command any creature you made with this spell, if it's within 60 feet of you. So bonus action, my friend.
Ooh, so I finally get a bonus action. Other than
Oh, where it will move during its next turn. Does sound like it might get its own initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Mr. Bones gets to roll initiative for Mr. Bones there, Twizzard.
Alright, he gets his own die. He can't use mine.
Oh, he gets
20.
the 20.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Bones and then Twizzard. Amazing.
I'm using all my good rolls up front for this. Great. I need a long rest so I can recharge my good rolls.
All right. So yeah, so what you folks see as the form of who you thought was Finistel sort of falls away in this cloud of arcane energy as this huge, almost 9-foot tall, ogre-ish brute with a giant scimitar appears and laughs maniacally. And Mr. Bones, you're up. Although you can't command him yet because it's not your turn. So let's just say Twizzard, you're up, and you can do your bonus action for Mr. Bones' next turn.
Okay. So really it's Mr. Twizzard that's going first?
Really, it's Mr. Twizzard that's going first, and you are directly next to.
Right next to it?
Oh yeah.
Good gods, I think that's my ex-wife. I need to get out of here. But yeah, I'm not used to being up close and personal with anything. So I'm going to make a discreet retreat and disengage.
Okay, so your action is to disengage.
Yes.
Yep.
And move to the end of the line.
Well, I think
How far can you move?
Well, where? So
you
not.
can go 25 feet.
Yeah. So where's the most people? I want to stand behind the biggest pile of people.
Do you want to jump across a 10-foot gap, giant fissure?
Oh my goodness! Is that down there? I thought it was just little pools and puddles.
No, these are giant fissures, and the couple inches of water are basically kept to a couple inches because the water flows into these fissures, which you feel the hot air coming out of.
I think it'll be fine.
But you could go this way, or you could try to go around this way, but you'd have to like. Let's see. So 5, 10, 15, 20. You could get over to here. Yeah, you can't even see my finger. That's how far you'd be. You'd be over here. Did you guys freeze? I think they froze.
I'm okay.
I know, but look at Twizzard and Agnes. They're frozen. Frozen solid.
They're just stunned.
I didn't even use Cone of Cold yet. Oh, man. Oh, they're back. Oh, my labels are wrong again. Wait, they're still frozen, though. That's not much better.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm going to assume he just moves 25 feet this way. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, let's see if he can get over. He can get over to here. So he's right near Finn. All right, that will bring us to Paelias, unless you're also
Hey.
frozen.
No, I'm here.
They're back.
Oh, they're
We're
back.
kind of back. We don't see you guys, but sorry. Yeah. Everyone just froze, and then we realized we got toast.
You can't see us?
We
No.
can't see you.
We can't see
no.
video, but we can see you.
Really?
Yeah.
We can see you. Oh, look, you texted me, probably to say that you had minor technical difficulties. So wait, so what do you don't see us at all?
Well, we
just
see
see
your
your
thumbnail
symbols.
pictures. Yeah. Not your
Very
video,
odd.
but that's okay. You know, maybe we can figure it out as we go. But we can at least hear you,
We can see and hear you just fine.
so we shouldn't do anything embarrassing.
Well, I
Oh.
took the liberty of moving you 25, but you can't see where you are either. This does sound like
Yeah.
something we should try to fix.
I tried to refresh my browser, and that just kind of brought us back to where we were now.
Try doing that again.
No, that's just our camera,
Okay.
not theirs. I could try refreshing.
If you go to the three dots, you can say receive audio only, and then you can say receive standard definition. So you can basically like stop all the video and then start it again and see if that helps. Technical difficulties, people. This is why it's
wait, we
attempt
just
to
got,
play
we
Dungeons
just
and
got
Dragons.
Foley.
There's Chris Foley. I mean,
You got me?
Foley. Yeah.
What if I?
Oh, we
Hey.
got everyone.
You're coming back.
Excellent.
Did you want to give a command to Mr. Bones?
Fix our internet, Bones.
You want him to attack?
I don't know if he knows that command.
You want him to protect someone?
Oh yeah.
Protect you? I don't know.
Oh yeah. So before we get tossed again,
Yeah,
Can can I command Mr. Bones?
of course. Bonus
So I
action.
was right next to that thing. Where's Mr. Bones? Is he just as close?
He
That was
is
cool.
behind Agnes. Nope, that's wrong. Can't do two things at once. He's over there behind Agnes. Can you see their video yet or no?
Yeah, yeah, we
Yep,
can see it
see it now. Yeah. All right, Mr. Bones. I don't know. I feel like it's a bad idea to send him to attack. He might die.
But he could probably protect.
His bones. All right. I'm just gonna tell him to go attack.
All right, Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones will attack on his next turn.
Attack the thing, the she beast that showed up.
The beast.
Good
Yes.
clarification.
None of us. Don't attack us.
Mr. Bone groans. All right, Paelias, you're up. Finric. Yes. No. Finistel and then Finric. Wait, who got a 15? Why do you both start with F? Terrible. I think
got a-
Finistel is next.
Finric had the 12.
Oh,
All right. All right, Finistel is next then.
Right. So, if I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon, I can do a cantrip before that, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, that took me a minute to process. Yes. If you're two
Yeah.
spells, yes. One can be a
Yeah.
cantrip and the other can be a normal spell if it does a bonus action, which spiritual weapon does. So yeah, you're good.
And I'm we haven't done anything in a while, right? Like all my spell slots are free.
Yeah, you guys have definitely had the benefits of a long rest. I don't think you've done.
Oh, but I commanded. That's why I have one spell slot gone in my first level because I did the command on her.
Yes. Fair.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you for remembering that.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So let's do, and then the find familiar, that would be a spell, right? So that I'll have to wait.
Well, your find familiar is what you cast to get the familiar in the first place. You
Oh,
spend an
can I-
action to bring it in and out of its pocket dimension.
Oh.
So you could spend an
Alright, so-
action and get your familiar out if you wanted to.
And then I can still do a bonus action with a spell.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Great. So let's pop in the familiar then. I want him to flank. Can I put him wherever?
Yeah, it has movement. So yeah, you want to flanky.
Yeah, I want to flank the enemy. Which one's the enemy? That one?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. But maybe not that close. I mean, I want it like so it's scary, but not like within easy target range for the guy.
You're not going to get the benefits of flanking or the help action unless it's within target range.
Oh, all right. So then we'll target range. So okay, we'll flank, and then I'll do my spiritual weapon.
All right.
And then when do I move? Do I move after this?
Say it again.
When do I move? Do I move after all this?
You can move whenever you want.
All right, I'll move after this. Let's see how this goes.
All right. So spiritual weapon appears.
Yeah. And that's a third level. Let me see. No, it's a second level. Oh well, yeah, because the second and third are the same, so it's a second level.
Yeah, right. I think if you do it at 4th level, it gets better.
Yeah. All right. So we'll do a second level spiritual weapon. It's just 20, right?
You D20, and then you add your spell casting attack modifier.
Okay, so 18.
All right, 18 hits.
Nice. All right, so that's 1d8 plus 2.
All right.
That's the 8. Oh, that's 8. Nice. So 2, 10.
Wow, 10 damage. All right, nice hit.
Yeah. Cool.
Good bloodied.
All right, so you're it is not bloodied.
Is this creature size large or medium?
What's that?
Is this creature size large or medium?
9 feet tall, right?
This is a large giant.
Large. Okay.
So yeah, so the spectral weapon appears in the shape of mistress symbol plus the male and female, and it digs into the creature in front of you. Really.
Yeah.
All right, Finistel is up.
Wait, and then I can move, right?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
So, is this like a narrow straight that's between the two of us, sir?
Yeah. So yeah, you would be probably. You could. You might have to. Well, where you want to get up next to? Where do you want to get?
How far away am I right now? How much are these squares?
The squares are 5. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I'm about 30 feet.
30, 35. I'd say you're 30. Like your spectral weapon is 35 feet away from you right now.
Oh, okay. Well, let me see. I think
It is pretty tight, and you want to be careful you don't fall into one of those crevasses. So you might have to do half movement if you're going to try to push through all those people.
No, I wouldn't go forward. I'd go back.
Oh, like back around this way?
Yeah. Let me see. Let me just make sure I stay within range, though.
You could also
So
try
I
to
wanna
jump
be
across this
within-
fissure. Always an option.
Hold on. Let me look at this first.
10 pretty far.
It is.
Yeah, I'm not that
that
acrobatic.
with acrobatics, but
So, what did I just do? Spiritual weapon.
Like Augustine.
yeah, you could gust him.
That was 60. Yeah, so as long as I'm staying within 60 feet of the spiritual weapon, I'm okay. Some of these are 30 feet, though. Let's just, like, take a step or two back. Who's this guy with the hammer?
What's that?
Who's that guy? Yeah.
Isn't
Is that me?
That's you.
Oh, I don't know about there. Oh,
Wait, what? Don't you always have a hammer?
Never seen this man before in my life.
So I'm already all the way back there.
Yeah, you're in the back. You're in the back of the line. You're bringing
All
up
right,
the
I'll
rear.
just stay where I am, man. I'm good.
Okay.
I thought I was more ahead.
No, sorry. So just for clarification, Paelias, Lily, Mr. Bones, Finric, Agnes, Finistel, and Twizzard. Speaking of Finistel, it is now her turn. She is going to... What is she going to do?
Her doppelganger.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty weird. She's gonna cast... She's gonna try to cast Hex. You place a curse on a creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. So this is actually a bonus action. What does it have to do? Does it
Hey,
just
Elias.
work? Hex just works? What?
Yay!
Just works. X is a Macintosh.
That's crazy. How does that
Well,
just
is-
work?
Is there a saving throw?
Probably dexterity saving.
Oh, wait a minute. It's whenever you hit the target with an attack. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was going to say, that doesn't sound right.
It's added to the attack.
Yeah, but she's so far away. What does she have that's ranged attack? That's not a spell. That's the question. Oh, but she can do a cantrip. All right. I know. New character. Who dis? Okay. Eldritch Blast. So she shoots a beam of crackling energy streaks toward the creature.
That's what she shot at me.
She did actually. You're right. That is what she shot at you. Yeah, that's gonna hit. All right. And it does 9 damage. Nice.
Ooh.
That's
Yep.
pretty good. And now, as a bonus action, she's gonna hex it up. Whenever you hit the target with an attack. Boom. Wait, am I reading this wrong? I'm so
I
sorry.
think the way I read it is you can cast hex, but it only does it. You only get to deal damage when you make an attack.
I think you're right. I think you're right. So she does an extra d6, which is an extra 5.
Cool.
All right. So hold on. Also, choose one ability when you cast the spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. What
So it's
would,
like a poison.
what would she choose? Oh my gosh. What would she choose? She doesn't really know what this thing is.
Run.
She's gonna choose wisdom because she knows it's an arcane thing somehow. I don't know. The dice have spoken. Sorry, might not be the best strategic thing, but she's a little caught off guard. All right, that just happened. Finric, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna charge at this thing and attack with my bare hands.
Yeah, you are.
Sword looks as big as you are.
All right, so we're gonna forgo the short sword, and I'm just gonna hit the thing, unarmed strike.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm fine. 11.
11 does not hit.
I am going to use my whatchamacallit.
Flurry of blows.
Amulet?
No. No. My other, because I get 2 attacks per action, so I'm just going to use my other strike as part of my normal action.
Okay.
And 13.
13 does not hit.
So then I'm going to spend a key point and do my flurry of blows.
Okay.
And try and 23.
23 will hit.
Okay.
What if I
so
said no?
then, having done that, so here's the question.
Yeah.
So I'll extract aspects, but can I extract aspects and then on the same strike also try stunning strike? Or is that like a 1 per? Extract aspects is like automatic, and stunning strike I spend a key point.
Yeah, if you don't have to spend a key point to do extract aspects, sure, I'll allow it. Wow. So you, as your key connects with this creature's, yeah, you know that it can cast spells, and it's strong, but there are no weaknesses or vulnerabilities or invulnerabilities that you can figure out.
Okay. I'm glad I didn't spend a key point. But I will spend a key point to do the stunning strike.
All right, and that just happens.
That just, well, it needs to, yeah, but it, you get a chance to do a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 13.
Okay, Constitution. What? 13?
Yeah.
12. You son of a.
All
All
right,
right.
so I still have one more flurry. One more flurry of blows.
Oh
blow.
man. Rolling that 6 in the initiative is really gonna hurt this guy.
Yeah. So I hit with the 22.
22
Oh,
hits.
I never rolled attack dice for the first hit, did I?
No, you did not.
Okay, well let me do that. So that first hit was 8 damage.
The first was 8.
Yeah, and this new one was a 22 attack, which hits and does an additional 7 damage.
Okay, you've done 39 total.
Okay,
All of you.
cool. And do you know, in theory, I can move again, right?
You would have used, call it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get where you are.
Okay. So I'm going to use my other 15 to just back away towards Twizzard, just in case anyone wants... Or no, I guess whatever the furthest I can get from it, in case one of my magical friends wants to hit him with something.
And he's now stunned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's incapacitated.
Nice.
Automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls have advantage. It can't move, can speak only falteringly. And I believe incapacitated, yeah, you can't take actions or reactions, so you can jump away without invoking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. So let me get 15 feet back away from this monkey.
How long does toward Twizzard, you said?
Well, what's the furthest I can get from him? Is probably back the way I came, right?
It is back the way you came, yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll go back the way I came.
Alright, you're standing sort of right on the edge there next to Agnes. When does the stun wear off?
Until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Starting strike.
That's a game changer. That's a game changer. Alright, sorry. So that is Lily's turn. Boy, there's a lot of people in front of Lily and this thing. Although that's never really stopped her before.
She can leapfrog over me.
She can leapfrog
Or
over you.
go between my legs. I'll pick her up.
Alright, let's see where she can get here. Ugh. She can't quite get to him. And she's gonna stand right behind you, Agnes. Yeah. She's gonna stand right behind you, and if you get attacked, she's gonna throw her dagger. She's holding an action.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. That brings us to the creature, which is stunned. And it just like it's palpable frustration pouring off of it. And then it is Agnes's turn.
Now, how far away am I from this creature?
You could be 15.
Okay, so I'm going to use half my action to get within melee range.
Okay.
And now that I am of 6th level, I now can do 2 attacks per action.
Oh man.
So I am going to do dual wield. And
Go
I get
on.
advantage, right?
You get advantage, yeah. Yeah, you do.
All right, so here's with my rapier. 14 plus 5 is 19.
19 hits.
Okay, and I'm going to do the damage right now. My rapier is 1d8 plus 2. So that's 5 plus 2 is 7.
Okay.
My dagger is so that would be 15, but I can roll again for advantage, right?
Yeah, every attack has advantage because he's stunned.
Do I know if 15 would hit him?
You have advantage, so you should roll
I
it.
have advantage. I'm going to do it again. That's 18 plus 5, so that's 23.
That'll hit.
Okay, and that's my dagger, so that's a 1d4 plus 2, which is 2 plus 2 is 4.
Okay.
And then I am going to dual wield attack him again.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to re-roll that one. 19 plus 5.
That'll hit.
Rapier. 3 plus 2, 5 points.
Okay.
And then rolling for dagger. Oh, definitely re-rolling that one. And,
oh my goodness.
I got the same score twice, so that would be 6 points. So I'm guessing that does not hit.
You say
Rolled
6?
that one twice.
No, doesn't hit.
Okay, so then I am going to use the rest of my motion to move away, but in the direction of Finn and Mr. Twizzard. It seems like there's a little bit more space over there.
And you said you had 15 left?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I would like to use my bonus action to give bardic inspiration to Mr. Twizzard. Dubakar!
Oh boy.
All right. As you finish yelling Duvakar and the creature is still stunned, you hear this sort of wail of madness as a
Oh boy.
from behind Paelias, this floating, it's like a floating head with a giant eye and a giant mouth and 4 smaller eyes on little stalks, and like a crazy tail.
Is this the thing that's in Big Trouble in Little China?
Oh no. What is
I'm not 100% sure.
So can we just stab it through the eyeball and then he's like, "Ah!"
But it looks like this.
wow.
Great.
Ooh.
Yeah, kind of close.
That flies out. All right, and it comes up behind Paelias.
I think the DM added this because we're doing really well against the other guy.
Right?
I didn't actually. I expected this to be a way harder battle than it's shaping out to be, but I had the page bookmarked. I know why it's there.
Right.
Trust me, there's backstory.
Okay.
And
Is this beast bloodied yet?
your final attack. Your final attack missed. The attack right before it made it just bloodied.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it like 40 around there?
It is 40, 50, 55.
Oh, wow.
All right, so
5 to go.
What? Bloody means halfway?
Bloodied means about halfway. Now we have eyeball.
all right, so it shoots out of one eyeball into Paelias a blue energy, and you have to make a give me a wisdom saving throw, please, Paelias.
Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom.
Oh,
Oh wow.
17.
What's that?
17.
17. All right. You feel this like weird fog start to enter you, but then you shake it off. Finric, can you give me a Constitution saving throw as another one of the eyes shoots out a beam and it hits you?
Sure. Shit.
It fell on the floor.
It did not. 12. It fell under a thing at 12.
What was it?
12.
12. All right. In sweet poetic justice, you feel your body seizing up, and you are paralyzed. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. You are now paralyzed.
Uh-oh.
Is this eyeball?
It's not by poison, is it?
It is not by poison. It is by mystic eye ray.
You don't have
A
immunity.
poisonous mystic eye ray?
What's that?
A poisonous mystic eye ray?
No, it is not a poisonous mystic eye ray. But don't
So
worry,
is
we'll get to your poison soon enough, Mr. I ate a mushroom.
Okay.
So is this eyeball going to be at the end of the initiative? Like, so it's like a
Correct.
two-
Yeah, I had it coming in after one round, so
Okay.
that is why.
Does my familiar have initiative?
It's going
don't
on
think
your
so.
it's going on your turn.
I think. Oh, okay. I thought he was supposed to roll for his own initiative.
Is it? God.
Do you have your familiar out?
Yes,
Mhm.
he
I sure
did.
do.
He did. He
Oh,
did get
okay.
the familiar
Right,
out.
it's hovering around.
Oh, there it is.
It's flanking.
Yes, although the stun made that
No.
null. Let's see. Rolls its own initiative. You're right. Roll initiative for
Okay.
it. Not
Got a
bad.
1. Nat 1.
It can go now.
There you go. All right, so I can't actually do anything with it though, right? Unless I'm doing a spell. Do I do a spell on its initiative, or how does that work? can't attack.
It does it as, I believe it does it as its reaction if it's touching it. Like if you're trying to do a touch spell,
Yeah.
on your turn, you would do the touch spell and it uses its reaction to cast it.
So what do I do with this guy? I mean, he can't attack.
I think you
so-
just sit him. Yeah, you just keep him there.
All right. Well, let's do. How many loops can I do in his movement?
Just want to fly him around a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you could fly him around a little bit. You want to fly him around a little bit?
Yeah. How far can he go? You want me to look? I'll look.
I don't
3
know.
complete left.
Somehow I don't have that bookmarked. Yeah.
He must be within 100 feet of me.
If it's flying, it's probably somewhere around 50 or 60 feet.
His range says 10 feet, but I think that's his range within a.
So it's 60 feet flying.
Oh, okay. So how far am I? How far is this goblin dude away?
From
You
you?
mean the eyeball?
Yeah, the eyeball guy.
Oh, this. Yeah, sorry. This floating eyeball. He's very close
Yeah,
to you.
let's
He's only
flank him.
5 feet away from you.
Yeah, let's get this dragon between me and the eyeball dude.
Got it. Yeah, you can do that easily.
Good move.
Cool. Yeah.
So it's like
Alright.
flying up in this eyeball face. All right, that brings us to the top. Mr. Bones is going to attack the thing. So
Uh-oh.
Mr.
Probably a bad
Bones.
idea.
Mr. Bones, what is your movement, Mr. Bones?
30 feet.
So you
All
probably have to go up and go back.
All right, Mr. Bones. Thankfully, the way has been cleared. Good work, Agnes.
On the way though.
So he gets up and he attacks. You want to roll for Mr. Bones' attack?
Sure.
And he gets advantage because
Oh, he does.
he's,
oh, he's stunned.
he's
No,
stunned.
he's still
yeah.
stunned.
that's.
All right. So I'm
And
just,
then I would just wait for 18.
that's probably good.
18 plus.
This is only to see if he hits.
Right, but sometimes they get extra, like plus whatever.
Yeah, he gets
All right, well, with an 18, I don't think it matters,
Yeah.
right? If
correct.
Right.
It would be a +4, but yeah, yeah.
it would be a +4 to attack for him.
Yes.
It's his
Oh, so,
Modifier.
it's his proficiency plus some. I don't know.
all right.
All right, so then the spear.
Plus his dexterity.
So
Oh,
did
dexterity.
Mr. Bones get into melee range?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Okay.
he's right up in there.
So he could do
Oh,
versatile
that
and use a
sounds so good.
two-handed spear and get 1d8
All right. I want him to move though.
Yeah, well, he can move back after he does this.
Can I move him back after he attacks?
He used up all but 5 feet to get to him.
Okay.
But he can still get out of melee range.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
can still get out of it.
Okay. All right. All right. So he's gonna stab with his spear.
Yep.
All right. So what is that? 1d6.
Or if you're using versatile. Are you using versatile?
What does that even mean?
Versatile means you could do two-handed. And when it's two-handed, then it's a 1d8.
Well, I would want to do that.
Go,
Or you
Mr.
can get the
Bones.
1d8.
Okay.
Of course he's doing that.
I mean,
And then you'll
it's
add
Mr. Bones. He's
your
nothing if not professionally.
plus 2. So 6.
So I rolled a 4. His dexterity's 2, so it's 6.
All right. All right.
And then Mr. Bones backs up, if he would please.
Although, you just told
Can't
him
do
to
that.
attack. It's not like you're commanding him directly, because you got to do that as your bonus action. I think he's going to stay in melee range. It's probably not going to make too much of a difference because he's still stunned, but.
That's his fighting style. He bobs and weaves, goes in, then he gets out. He did that all night while I was
Nope.
sleeping. All right.
He pops and weaves. Twizzard, you're up. Twizzard, what are you doing?
All right. So.
And you are bardic or combat inspired.
All right. So this big, incredible bulk that's sitting there. The closest being in range is Bones, right?
Correct.
All right. So I'm going to light him on fire, since that's all I do now.
You gonna shoot a fireball?
Yes. Do you think I should do something else? Because we still have half the thing to
You
go,
can
right?
do whatever you want. I'm just
You can
asking.
fireball, and then you could use the extra combat inspired for another 1d8.
Something else?
No. You can use that on the hit.
Constitution strength saving throw though, because you can't fight those if you have that.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's too much. Like if we're handling him pretty well right now.
No, we got to get him down while he's stunned. We don't
All right.
wanna-
All right. So if I could alley-oop it so it doesn't, so Bones is out of range and I'm out of range there, and Agnes of course is out of range.
What about the rest of them?
Back in that corner if I could.
Does it need to hit something?
That is a good question. I don't know
'Cause
that.
this would be centered over a fissure.
It's a
Oh.
point I choose within range. So it doesn't say it has to hit an object.
All right.
Just a point.
All right. Blah, 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 blah. Give me a. Give me a. Let's see how well you lob this thing. With your trick shots and your whatnot. Let's see. Give me a. I want like Arcana dexterity. Give me. Just give me a. Give me intelligence. Just give me an intelligence check.
Ooh, something I'm somewhat good at. All right.
Yeah, you're good at that. You're a wizard.
No.
You have a bardic inspire, but
Wait.
it's a 1d8. I don't know if that's going to make a difference
What do you mean? How would that help with this?
on how good you lob it.
This,
but
this is to determine if you position it to only hurt the thing and none of your friends. That's what this check
Yeah,
is for.
So I don't think I did that so well. I rolled a 6.
All right. Yeah, I was setting it at 10. All right. All right. So let's see. Let me see how. All right. I think.
If I kill Mr. Bones, he will be avenged. I
Well.
really mean I killed him.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna hit Mr. Bones.
It's tough.
That said, you can feel the necrotic energy holding Mr. Bones together starting to fade.
Uh-oh.
He was actually going to fall apart on the third round unless you, because we're right around the 4:30 mark, p.m. time. So, knowing that, are you throwing the fireball?
Yeah, I'm still throwing it.
All right.
Sorry, Bones.
and it is a dexterity throw, but I think he automatically fails that. So he's taking
Alright.
full damage. Roll that fireball damage.
I'm just gonna do it here because I can't
And you
add.
get a 1d8 as well.
All right. Oh, look at that one. It's half, and it's electronic. All right, so it's 31,
Plus,
and I'm gonna use the
no, d8.
yes here.
Hmm.
Where is the D8? 31 plus a big fat 1 makes it 32.
32 total.
Yes.
All right. As this fireball, which is centered somewhere around here, erupts, and you hear this guttural scream from the paralyzed creature, and Mr. Bones.
Sorry, Wizard.
And his spear and armor and cape fall to the ground.
Nobody touch it. Still mine.
All right. Did you want to do any movement?
I don't think so.
All right, Paelias.
No, I think I'm good.
You're up, Paelias.
All right, I'm gonna do a
Fully graded.
I'm gonna do Sacred Flame
Okay.
on this demon creature dude, which requires a dexterity saving throw, which he will fail.
Okay.
Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 damage.
All right.
Gains no benefit from cover.
Okay.
So it's a cantrip for me. So
Okay.
it's gonna be actually mine says 2d8 radiant damage.
Probably because you're leveled up.
Okay. Oh wow, look at those weird dice. I'm not gonna. Wow. Okay, I'll take that. So the dice, you just press the button and it rolls dice for you.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
That's cool. So I can use that because that's pretty good.
Sure.
Is that rolling every single one of your die?
Yeah. So it gave me 15, but that's just the 2d8. Do I get to add something or it's covering it? 15. Okay,
Okay.
got it. So oh yeah, it's just 2d8. So 15.
Okay.
All right. You got that 15 marked down?
Yep.
All right. Then we'll spiritual weapon this mofo. I'm gonna roll Al Natural for that one. Oh wait, where's my spiritual weapon? My spiritual weapon's still over there, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Do I get to move it again after?
Yeah. Yeah, you can use your
How
bonus.
far does that move?
You can use your bonus to. I want to say it's 60 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Or is
All right,
that
so
how?
let's-
Maybe that's how close you have to be to it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think that's how close I have to be to it. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet
Up to 20 feet.
and
okay.
and repeat the attack against the creature within 5 feet.
Yeah.
So how far away is that eyeball dude from this spiritual weapon?
Oh, more than 20 feet, certainly.
All right. So let's just attack the same guy,
Okay.
monsterish, and we'll roll this to get a number, and then we'll add 5 to it, so we get 14.
All right.
So how much was the first one?
First, no. So this is to see if I hit, but the first one was 15.
And that 15 hit?
That 15 was damage. That
Oh,
was
right.
total damage.
Oh, so 15 plus 14 damaged?
No, this 14 is to find out if it hits or not. So does 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Yeah. Okay. So.
15, okay.
Your health count may not be accurate, Agnes. There are other things at work.
Okay.
Oh. Healthy boy.
Okay. That is Paelias. All right, Finistel. What is Finistel gonna do? Oh, Finistel. I'm gonna roll to see who Finistel's gonna attack. All right. No, it doesn't make any sense. She would attack it because she has the hex on it. All right, she's going to attack the. It doesn't make any sense. She would continue. She would continue. Okay. She's gonna let out another Eldritch Blast. All right. Amazing. This thing is like barely standing. But it is standing. She lets out another Eldritch Blast at it. And then Finric, see if you can break your paralyzation at the end of your turn. So give me another Constitution save, please.
Probably should have used the inspiration that I had last time. But yeah. Okay.
Fair point.
19.
What's that?
19.
19. You are free from the paralyzation, but that was your turn. Lily. What is Lily gonna do? Oh my gosh. Lily, what are you gonna do? Mr. Bones just got.
Dagger.
She's got the
An attack.
dagger. Oh man, I'm so torn. All right.
Gonna go for the eyeball.
I'm trying to decide if Lily, because she can actually get to the eyeball easily, but she knows that the other thing's wounded. I'm gonna roll the dice. We'll let. That's the way to do it. All right. 1, 2. 1, 2 is eyeball. 3, 4 is. She's going after the eyeball. All right. She's gonna run up and stab that eyeball in its giant eye. Its giant main eye, I should say. Holy crap, Lily. Good work. Yeah. That's what she's going to do.
Do we know what she rolled?
What's that?
Do you know what she rolled?
Oh, she rolled a 24 to hit.
Oh.
I'm guessing that hits.
That hits. That hits the eyeball, yes. Yes, it definitely hits the eyeball. That does 4 damage. So then she's going to do second attack. Ooh, that does not hit. But then she's going to do action surge. Because she's pissed. That will hit. Another 4. That'll hit. So she does, all told, 8, 3, 2, 13?
Yep.
She does 13 damage to the giant eyeball, screaming while she does it.
Good job, Lily. You're a monster.
Now, what is that thing in the way back there
What thing in the way what now?
on the map? There.
That was a dice I rolled. That was a D6.
okay.
That was one of the damage dice that Lily rolled. Don't worry about
I was
that.
like,
That's also
is there
attacking.
another thing attacking?
Maybe
All right. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Literally, we're going into its turn with 1 hit point.
Wow.
This thing's gonna get a fucking turn, and it is pissed.
It'll probably kill all of us.
Well,
Turns out
it's
it-
gonna kill as many as it can. It might also kill the eyeball, though. We'll see.
The heck
It
you
sort
gonna
of
do?
breaks free of the hold that Finric's key had on it, and he roars, "Ah! Die!" And a huge arcane blast rips from its hands. All right, a 60-foot cone. So,
This is why you have trouble making friends, Beast.
so Finric, Paelias, Lily, the familiar dragon, and the eyeball all have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so my initial Constitution saving throw is a 5.
Go on.
What, if I use inspiration, is that a?
Wait, do you have luck?
Yeah, but I have a nat 3.
Or you have to have a certain amount?
Isn't lucky?
Luck
Yeah,
is if you
lucky
roll
is
a
like
1.
reroll if it's a 1.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
halfling
okay.
thing.
All right.
But am I correct about inspiration?
You could use inspiration.
Let's use inspiration. Let's see what happens.
Go for it, man.
Does my dragon have the same Constitution saving throw modifier that I do?
No.
Does he have any modifier?
Yes.
I got a 12, by the way. That seems pretty good.
Hold on. Processing. My brain is working as well as it can. Okay, Constitution for a pseudo dragon familiar variant. It's +1.
All right, so the dragon got 12.
So dragon and Finric got 12. Lily got. Oh man. Oh, it's actually no. That's still 6. Okay. I was like, ooh, she's got a +3. No, that's not that much better when you roll so low. So 13. 13 is the number to beat. Oh my god.
Oh no!
Paelias, what did you get?
I got an 8.
Okay. All right. This battle just got interesting.
How about the eyeball?
You have to have.
The eyeball got a 13 plus something, so it passed.
Isn't that convenient?
Not for
Not to beat each other up.
Look, Finn rolled to not attack it, but because of the hex, I had her attack it. Really, the chance was Lily. Lily could have ended it, although it's got a pretty hard AC. So I don't know. It would have been a crapshoot. Let's see how much this is gonna do. Besides, don't you want the satisfaction of taking it down yourselves instead of Lily doing it for you?
Not necessarily, if Lily's gonna die.
All right, add these numbers up for me. You ready?
Yep.
4, 8, 5, 6,
Okay.
6, 5, 6. Holy shit.
Cool. That's 12.
Holy crap, dude! Now I'm down to 1.
How much was that total?
Tim thinks he's got it, but I'm just doing the actual math.
I thought it was 37.
No.
44.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I do?
And that was
I said
8.
40.
That was 8 numbers, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep.
44.
Yeah, that looks right. 44.
I missed a number.
That's our damage.
What's that?
Is that our damage?
That's your damage.
For each person, not
For-
split up amongst everyone.
Not split up. However, the eyeball does take half that, so the eyeball takes 22. The eyeball is very bloodied,
Yeah.
Suck it, eyeball.
very cold, and very bloodied.
I started with 45, so
Yeah, me too. Was.
Wow.
Lily is.
Wow.
Is dead.
She's
Oh,
only mostly dead.
shit. Oh,
Like, she's dead.
shit.
Oh no.
She's
Uh-oh.
dead.
She's
Twice
very dead.
total
She's
damage.
got max HP of 18. She is dead.
That's because you never leveled her up to level 3.
No, she is level 3. Oh,
No,
wait, no, you're
she's
right.
not.
She's not. Hold on.
No,
You're right.
Worry. I
You're
can
right.
fix this.
You're
Can
right.
you? If
Just
she's
wait till my
dead?
turn.
She never used. You never leveled her up when we got leveled
I
up.
need a new Mr. Bones.
She should be level 3, and you're right. The physical sheet of paper I'm looking at is level 2. So let's do this. Let's level her up here.
It still is not enough to keep her from at least being unconscious, but
yeah, but
maybe
she might not be dead.
Even if she's dead, I can revivify her, I think.
Yes, if you have a revivify, you can definitely do that.
Yeah.
Oh, she was going to become the new Mr. Bones. Let's just put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Valdemar would have my hide.
The new Mr.
And the birdies
Bones.
are all over the land.
How do I? Oh, come on.
Where they-
Ugh. Bah.
Well, let's put it this way. If she was 18, she would probably gain at least another 5 hit points by leveling up, right? Because she's a human fighter.
Yeah.
So she would probably have at least 23, which if she took 44,
Yeah, she will
would
have.
still have one before dying.
Yeah, she will have 25. So she's not dead. She's just unconscious.
Just very.
All right.
Mostly dead.
Just mostly dead.
Ah, look who knows so much.
And now Agnes is up.
I am going to magic missile. I'm going to use my wand of magic missiles, and I'm going to send one dart over to the beast, and I'm going to send 2 darts. Or you know what? I think I'm going to use 2 charges, so I'll have a total of 4 darts. So 1 dart to Mr. Beast, and 3 darts to the eyeball.
Okay.
That's awful.
I
Darts
know.
to the eyeball.
Darts to the eyeball. So Mr. Beast, let me just get my wand of magic missiles here.
Is it a Mister? Because it was impersonating a female.
It's a mystery.
The Beast of Swords. All right, so it's a 1d4 plus 1. So
Think
that's going to be 5
It's gonna work.
to the beast.
You only
so
have one.
Kill him.
Well, no.
Wait, say it again.
5 to the beast.
5 to the beast does not kill him.
Oh no!
But is he unconscious at least?
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
At the end of his turn, you noticed he got a little stronger.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
He's got vampirism.
He's got a little regenerative action at the end of his turn.
Okay, well then the other 3 that go to the eyeball. Let's see.
Technically, it's at the start of his turn, but either way.
7 plus 3, 10 to the eyeball.
10 to the eyeball. All right, and you're doing this from the wand.
I'm doing it from the wand, and I'm using 2 charges. So I'm casting at a level 2 instead of a level 1.
All right, hold on one second. All right, that's legit. That's legit. How do you want to do this to the eyeball?
All right. there you
I
go.
am aiming all of those darts at whatever eyeballs there are. The center one first, and then any remaining eyeballs.
All right. Yeah, it actually has a thing where it can do spell reflection, but it can't do it with magic missile
Nice.
based on my ruling there right now. So, but, yeah. Okay. So you see the magic whistles. One goes over and slams into the Oni's chest, and the other 3 target eyeballs. And as they blow up each individual eyeball, the whole thing sort of like crashes into the ground. And all of you hear in your heads a sort of wail of You will never find it. I will always protect it. And then it dies.
Ooh, that's a big
Okay.
challenge.
I would like to use my bonus action to let's see here. I am going to bonus action a combat inspire to let's see here. Let's do I guess Mr. Twizzard again.
Amazing.
Or I don't know if I could bonus. I don't know if I could do it twice to one person.
First.
So I'm going to do Finric. I'm not sure if I could do it twice to one person, so I'll just do to Finric.
All right.
Cool.
So you can use a 1d8 to add to essentially any roll that you choose.
All right.
Gotcha. Awesome.
And that. Oh, your familiar is dead.
My dragon? Yeah.
Your dragon's toast. So that's out of initiative. The eyeball is out of initiative, which brings Mr. Bones is out of initiative. That brings us up to Twizzard. And Finric and Paelias, you literally both have one hit point. You guys had the same max HP?
I guess.
Classic. All right, Twizzard, your turn, buddy.
All right. Guess.
You have to go out east.
Yeah, I can't really help anyone.
He turns towards you. He grins. He raises his scimitar up.
Fireball him again.
So I have a pew pew, or I could fireball him again. Do I fireball him again?
Do whatever hits him. Is fireball gonna hit him?
Yeah, but so will magic missile.
Yeah, magic missile is an automatic hit, right?
It is.
Yeah, take that. His
Do a high level.
So
Yeah.
those two.
he's hard to hit. 14 to
Is fireball? He takes half damage if he does the dexterity.
Yeah, if he passes that.
I feel like that's still more than magic missiles.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna fireball him then.
All right.
Say regenerate from that. All right.
Regenerate
And
this.
Are Finric and Agnes far enough away to not get hit?
I'm gonna just
If
do
you
that
stay
same.
in the back corner?
You gotta do an intelligence, 10 or above, to get that placement. Although no, wait, you're right. Yeah, they're further away
now.
now.
It's just gotta be behind him.
Yeah. You're fine. You're totally fine.
All right.
Let it fly, baby.
Fire away. Here goes.
What happens if he hits that magic door too?
That doesn't.
Nice.
26.
Nice.
Does it open up and release some
26
creatures that
total
can take
damage?
the magic point?
Yeah, total damage. Yeah.
26 total damage, and he has to make a
Right.
dexterity saving throw.
Correct. Yeah.
Otherwise, he takes half that.
13.
He fails his dex. How do you want to do this?
Nice.
All right. So he's not stunned or anything, right? He's satisfied from his little cone.
Yeah, he was a little disappointed, honestly, that Finric and Paelias didn't drop outright. And he didn't seem to know the eyeball creature, by the way. He didn't have any. He didn't hesitate at all to send it that direction. So after that, though, he does turn toward you guys because you were outside of his cone. Had you all been bound together, it would have been even better for him. So he's kind of pissed. He looks you right in the eye, Twizzard. What do you do?
Well, I was hoping he hadn't seen me yet, and he was still looking at his cone victims, all satisfied. Because I was picturing me shooting the fireball right at him while his attention's turned. And at the last second, he turns and looks at me, and the fireball slaps him right in the face. And he was like, "Whoa!" Sets everything on fire, and he goes, "Whoa!" Just melts down into a cauldron of blob right there on the ground. And I say, "That's for Mr. Bones."
Oh! Yeah, no, that totally happens. That totally happens. And we are out of initiative.
All right, I'm running over to Lily, and let's see if we can get her back to life.
Who needs a red bun?
Does anyone have any aloe?
I could use a band-aid.
I have 2 red buns.
What do those do?
Yeah,
My note says heal your ass.
wait, didn't I buy one too? Didn't you buy one for me?
Yeah, red buns are 2d4 plus 2 healing.
essentially
Can I take a short rest?
Would you guys each like a red bun?
Yeah, let's take a nap.
Or you could just sleep. Yeah, why don't you go bathe in the waters?
Yeah, it's just after 4:30 p.m. Finistel's like, what was that thing? What is going on?
Who are you?
Do you have a
Which
twin?
one?
A twin? I was looking around the ruins, and Mr. Bones kept getting in my way, and then I looked up and I saw myself, and I can't remember anything else. And then I woke up and there was no one around, and so I saw where you guys had been digging, and I came down here as soon as I can, and that thing was there.
Oh, so you
You're abducted.
didn't cast the spell on Paelias
Cast?
to make him into fog?
No, I don't. I can't make people into fog.
Well,
Uh-oh.
okay.
Well, somebody did.
Hope that doesn't have any alarm effects.
Do we know what this beast is now?
Give me anyone who wants to give me a history or arcana check, whichever you'd prefer.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, nice. I got something good here.
I'll do an Arcana check.
I got 13.
I have
I
17.
got Arcana or History. I got an 18.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Twizzard and Paelias, you have both, in your arcane researches, you have heard of Oni, or sort of the ogre mage, and they are known to, frequent forests and sort of prey on the outskirts of villages sometimes, or really the sort of boogeyman story. People think it may have started with these who, they assume the likeness of someone by day to get into a village or whatever human or otherwise encampment they're trying to basically, decimate, and then they can transform into their true form. They can cast spells. They have a huge glaive. They can kick some ass. So you're pretty confident. Both of you feel pretty confident after inspecting the body a little that this is what you were facing.
Let's loot him.
Yeah.
So it has a huge scimitar, or glaive rather. Sorry. You can grab the glaive if you want. So he's sort of got a bluish skin. He's got some short horns protruding from his forehead, and they are not much for prices.
Would you call it humanoid?
Let's see. No, see, this guy didn't really join forces with anyone. What's that? Yeah, it's definitely humanoid.
Does it have any bones left, or did they burn?
Oh no, all its bones are there, and it's a 9-foot. It's a 9-foot skeleton.
How interesting.
Well, I think that your armor won't fit, but maybe it'll fit Lily.
So, can I look at Mr. Bones? Can I examine Mr. Bones? Is he dust?
Mr. Bones was hit by 2 fireballs.
He's still got
You'd have to do some mending to the bones to get enough bones to put Mr. Bones back together.
He did come from a family of skeletons that were very susceptible to fire.
Yeah,
His
he's pretty
armor
old.
still intact?
He's like 5,000 years old or something.
Right.
Hold on one second. While you decide about those new bones, let me find something real quick. Where the hell is it?
Because then he could keep his own glaive.
You find, so Agnes, as you're searching the Wait, did you bring Lily back? What did you bring Lily back with?
Well,
Who's
on
searching?
my way over, I look at the body.
You abandoned Lily
Well,
to
no,
run and
on-
search the body.
She's
On
not
my
going
way
anywhere.
over. On
I
my
believe
way
the word
over.
for let's loot the body.
Oh my goodness.
On my way over, she's okay. I'm gonna do cure wounds, but on my way over, I would like to see what this beast has.
All right. Do an investigation check.
13.
It's like when Elaine was going to the hospital and she stopped to get jujubes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was it?
A 13.
You find, you do find a pouch with like 10 gold in it. It's not much, but you also find a ring of what looks like rabbit's feet, rabbit feet.
So it's not like a ring that you wear on your finger, but it's just a bunch of rabbit feet all together.
Yeah, it's like a ring of keys, but instead it's 3 rabbit feet.
Okay. I'll take it.
Sounds lucky.
How do I do this
Oh,
check?
it's like a keychain with rabbit's feet dangling from it.
Correct, 3 of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Well, all right. I will. I'm sure somebody will pay good money for it. So.
Not me.
All right.
I'm gonna do some channel divinity for some healing.
Yeah. Let's do some healing here.
And I'll do a cure wounds for Lily.
All right.
So if you cure wounds her, she's like, where does she get to?
So her max is. Oh wait, her max is 25 now, right? Her max is 25 because she's level 3.
All right. So cure wounds is gonna give her something, or is it just gonna bring her back from unconscious?
Oh no, it'll bring her back and give her whatever. She's effectively at 0. The
Okay.
negatives only matter if you go negative more than your max. So
Yeah.
when she was still at 18, the 44 would have been. But with 25, she didn't go negative more than her max, so she's effectively at 0. Cure wounds, whatever you roll for it, it'll give her that much HP.
All right.
2 plus 4. All right, so I'm going to do level 2 cure wounds. So that's 6. 3 plus 4, 7. A total of 13.
Okay. All right. So she has 13 hit points.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I screwed up. No, that's right. I rolled the 1d8. No, I'm good. 13 points.
Okay. So my channel divinity is gonna divide. It's gonna divide 30 hit points among any creatures within 30 feet. So I think me, Finric, and Lily probably need it the most, right?
That's true. All the rest of us, I think, are unhit.
Oh, okay. So I can go up to half a HP max. So let's see. How much is Lily at?
She has 13 out of 25.
Correct.
So I can give her another 12.
Okay, so she'd be at full.
Let's just do 10. 10, 10, and 10. That sound good, Finric?
Cool.
All right. So
Alright,
10 for each of us.
she's
So
at
we're up to
23.
11.
Yeah, she's sort of like, comes to life, ice cracking off of her body, and she's like, Agnes, did we win?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I'm sorry.
stabbing.
I don't know if I made the right decision, but I wanted to help Paelias, and I wasn't sure what to do.
You did good, kid.
Yeah, let's put it this way. Whichever one you had gone to, the other one would still have been alive. So you had to make a choice. You made a choice, and you were
died.
pretty crazy.
And you died. But not dead, dead.
We died.
Yeah, she did. She did do a lot of damage. 13 damage in one turn for level 3. And yeah, Agnes, I am more than happy for you to. I believe you encouraged her to go the Eldritch Knight route at level 3.
Mhm.
So that's what I set it to.
Oh, hey, Shawn, what's this? Blessed Healer. When you cast a spell of first level or higher that restores hit points to a creature other than you, you regain hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level. Did I cast a spell? Is that Channel Divinity or is that not a spell?
Channel Divinity is not a spell, although you could also cast a spell.
Gotcha. Should have spell.
You might have healing word or something like that.
I do. All right, so yeah, let's healing word. You want some more healing there?
Finric needs it.
You want to feel a little better, Finric?
Yeah, it'd be nice if I felt a little better.
All right,
Still
let's do a healing.
Still
let's-
around the edges.
Yeah, sure. Let's do a level 3 healing word. That's a 3d4 plus 2. So I'll cast it on Finric. 3d4 plus 2. Let's just roll this thing. Oh yeah, that's cool. So I got a 9. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you get 9 back, Finric.
Cool.
And then I get, what do I get from that? What did I just
Whatever
say?
the spell level was, +2.
So I get 5 back. That's cool. This is a 3rd level spell.
Nice. Twizzard, did you decide what you're doing vis-a-vis
Yeah.
the 2 piles of bones?
Yeah, well, one's really unusable bones, right? And the other one's
Yeah, and the other one is really a
You have no
charred
choice.
corpse at this point. I believe if you brought it back, it would technically be, I want to say a zombie. Let me just check real quick.
yeah.
I don't know.
The target becomes a skeleton if you choose bones, or a zombie if you choose a corpse. So this would not be Mr. Bones. This would be Mr. Zombie, which is
Yeah.
9 feet tall. Now you could,
So-
of course, although
That is kind of cool though.
you could, burn all the flesh and muscle and tissue off of it and reduce it to bones first.
Fireball.
Well, I used all my fireballs.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
just
I think
enough.
I prefer bones, I think.
Yeah, zombies get messy.
Yeah, plus I think that would just scare everyone. Everyone loves a big friendly skeleton. Can I just calmly set him on fire?
Yeah, you've got a cantrip that does fire, right?
Gust encourages fires that are already lit.
Is he still smoldering?
I can light a fire for you. I can do a sacred flame. Does a sacred flame light a fire? It's flame like radiance.
I don't know.
Secret
More than my
flame?
light, which I think is my cantrip I've got. I can make it look like he's on fire. Oh, prestidigitation. No, I think that's all fake.
Prestidigitation. What was
It
your
says
sacred?
solid parts.
Yeah, sacred flame. A
Light
flame
or
like
snuff out a candle, a
radiance.
torch, or a small campfire.
Oh, yes, I can. I can light a small campfire with prestidigitation.
I'd say there's a lot of mushrooms.
Oh, I don't know if I want to be smelling the ash from those mushrooms.
Don't worry, I'll burn that too.
Finistel overhears what you're talking about, and she says, "Hold on, what does she have? She's got to have something. Come on, Finistel, what do you got?"
Well, what I can do is I can make Lehman's tiny hut over back where that area was and protect us from any kind of craziness that might happen with those mold spores.
Mushroom spores.
Ooh, Finistel's got create bonfire, so she can just make a magical bonfire.
Oh, that sounds.
She sort of overhears this discussion, and she just starts basically. It's still gonna make smoke. It's still gonna be the smell of searing flesh and hair, and
Sorry, everyone. I could get Unseen Servant to remove the skin, if no one minds seeing that.
You might want to make that a ritual thing. Cast. Well, if we're going to take maybe a short rest, I could do Song of Rest for people who want to roll, hit die, or anything like that. And then
Where are we? Are we safe down here? Doesn't feel that safe.
There's 10-foot wide chasms right next to us.
Well, we
there's
can
a
go
lot of
back.
chasms. They have heat billowing out of them. You're walking in, 1 to 3 inches of water, depending on how the divots of this natural cavern. And in front of you is a seemingly normal rock wall that has a door in it That is trapped.
Booby trapped.
And we also all heard that voice in our head that said that we will never find it.
And it will make you pay or something. Yeah, that was a telepathic voice of the dying eyeball creature.
Which means Lopan was watching.
Who's Lopan?
Oh man, you need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to rewatch Big Trouble in Little Chinatown.
In Little China. Big trouble.
Question with the skeleton body.
Yeah.
If we strip everything off and I animate it, does it have any different abilities, or it's still just the same skeleton it was?
It's still just a skeleton. It'll be taller and more imposing, and the glaive would do a little more damage than the spear. But it's you're not gonna have any of the magic or
I was thinking of renaming it as Spelator, but that won't work if you can't cast any spells, so that's fine.
That's cool though. I mean, he was cast by a spell.
Or you could just call him Skeletor.
You can make him blue. It was Spelator, Aaron.
I know, but you couldn't just call him Skeletor.
That's not funny.
All right. So yeah,
So what is it? An hour?
a short rest is an hour.
And that, I think I get the benefits of a long rest with that.
Oh, because you have the meditation thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I think you get 4 hours. You have to meditate for 4 hours to get the benefits of a long rest.
Oh, so I get the benefits of an extra 2 hours or an extra hour?
I don't think it matters.
That
I
yeah,
don't know
that
if you
I think that's for like if you want to like be a sentry more easily and like it's not. I don't think it's going to benefit a short rest.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I guess I'd have to read it again to be sure, but.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah, I'm going to say that Finistel, Unseen Servant, and Twizzard have sort of dragged the Oni's corpse somewhere a little far away, and you're just like toasting it down, and then you come back with Mr. Bones 2.0.
Is he better? More improved? Is he Dr. Bones now?
Did that take at least an hour? Did I short rest in between?
What's that?
Did that all take at least an hour?
Oh yeah, short rest. Totally.
We're resting? Right now?
What's that?
We're short resting right now?
Yeah, and in fact, is anyone not healed all the way?
Yeah, I'm not.
All the way.
You
I'm
could,
not
Lily could do her second wind and then get it back during a short rest. If you wanted to do that, that last heal that you did to Lily, you could do to someone else.
Or I can also play a Song of Rest if they want to roll hit die.
Yeah, and every long rest you get up to half your hit die recharge. So you can use half your hit die and get the bonus from Agnes. So you could probably get pretty close to full, if not full.
All right. One thing at a time. So I'm gonna take away the Lily stuff we gave him and split it between Finric and me. So Finric and I get another 5,
Okay.
so that she can do her own stuff.
Yep.
Everything. Okay. So Finric, you get another 5.
Sweet.
All right, and then you're saying we can do half our hit die. What's our hit die? The 20.
Your hit die, it should say in the box, so it's like Lily's at level 2 is 2d10, but it's if you click the short rest button on D&D
Yeah.
Beyond, it should ask you if you want to use any hit die.
Okay.
You would have to. You'd probably have to hit. You'd have to do Agnes's die separately, probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine's a different die, I think.
Oh wait, I have Channel Divinity where I can reset maximum hit points changes during this rest. What's that? Mine says I
Reset.
have a
Sorry,
I
what
think
is?
I have channel divinity recover.
Do you have two? Do you have two per short rest now?
Yeah, I have recover and cleric.
I mean, you could you just do your?
All right, let me read this. So it says a short rest is a period of downtime, at least 1 hour long, during which a character does nothing more than strenuous and eating, drinking, reading, tending to wounds. And then it says recover, channel divinity, reset maximum hit points, charge changes during this rest. And then cleric hit die 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah. So your hit die is a 1d8.
So what's this reset maximum hit points changes during this rest? The channel divinity part. Let me go back. Let me see if it says in here.
Let's see. So you have preserve life and you have turn undead, right?
Uh-huh.
And you have.
It said recover when I clicked the short rest part.
Yeah, you can. You could do another channel divinity of preserve life and dish out another 30 hit points.
But it said reset the maximum hit points under recover. It looked different than preserve life.
Sorry,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
separate than the short rest.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that when I click short rest, right,
Yes.
it gives me the option to recover through channel divinity, or do my hit die 1d8 plus 2.
I think that is. That might be saying, "Hey, doofus, you have another channel divinity. Why don't you just do preserve life?" Maybe I'm not 100% sure what it's, but I guess in general, there's no reason why you shouldn't just preserve life again. And
Do I get them both back?
you get them both back. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. But I'm gonna. Okay, so I guess we'll just preserve life again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that gives
So
you
want
another.
Is it 30 total?
It's 30 total.
Do you want another 15 there, Finric?
Yep.
Okay. I'll do another 15 too.
Thanks, man.
36.
Yeah, and
no problem.
you get both those back, and Lily gets her action surge back and her second wind back.
Okay. And then both those are going to come back. So now I'll do short rest. Okay. Reset maximum hit points. Still has it there. I don't know. It's weird.
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. And then I'll do. So is this telling me that I have 6 short rests before a long rest? Is that why I have 6 boxes under cleric? I've never taken a short rest before.
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see.
But with this short rest, I roll 1d8 plus 2.
Oh, so okay, hold on. I see. So those 6 boxes are your 6 hit die. So you could choose. So what is your hit points right now?
Well, now I'm up to 31 out of 45.
So you could
No,
use.
Yeah, 36 out of 45.
Oh, sorry, Paelias, the reset maximum HP changes during this rest.
Uh-huh.
That's if something has changed your max hit point from 45. Not your current hit point, if your max hit point has changed.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know it's right underneath Channel Divinity, but I think that says it for everyone, right? Because Finric, you're saying
Yeah.
you see that too.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It is unrelated to Channel Divinity. It is saying that you recover your Channel Divinity. In your case, those 2. So
I
you
see.
recover that, and you can reset your maximum HP. And then the 6 boxes are for the hit dice. You can use up to 3 of those and get them back on a long rest. So you might as well use 2. What are they? They're D8s plus 2. So you're guaranteed to get 6 if you use 2, and you're probably going to get more than 6.
And I have the Song of Rest, which is a 1d6.
So you probably could just use 1 and be close to full.
Okay. Can I decide after I see what I roll, or no?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
So just check
So
one box and see what happens.
I still don't really understand why we would reset maximum hit points. Like, would I have a lower or higher maximum hit point at some point?
Yes.
Like temporary hit points?
Yeah, you can get temporary hit points, or you can have your max lowered by different attacks and things.
Oh, and a short rest would take that off.
It can, depending on the effect.
Okay.
So some evil creatures can like lower your max hit points until your next short rest. Some can do it until your next long rest. Some can do it until you get a greater restoration or something.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. So I'll do 1d8. That's a 5. So I got 5 back.
And +2.
Oh yeah. So 7.
And then you get the benefits of Agnes's die. So Agnes, what is your die? Is it a D6 or a
A
D8?
1d6. And anyone who can hear me playing gets the opportunity to use the 1d6 if they'd like to re-roll, their hit points.
Yeah. So
Okay. That's. I'm back.
okay. So yeah, you only have to use one hit die.
Cool.
6.
Nice. Agnes healing for 12. All right, so you guys spend an hour recuperating. Twizzard, burning the flesh off a body is not that hard, so you could probably gain your wizard short rest, which is you get back spell slots that equal your something.
That's cool.
I forget exactly how that works.
So you're back to full now too, right, Finric?
Yep.
And Lily's back to full.
Lily is at full. Yep.
Cool. All right. Yeah, that worked great.
All right, you guys are still in this dripping cavern. At the end of the short rest, Finric, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Is it against being poisoned by any chance?
It is. It is finally against being poisoned. Super good.
11 on the first, 12 on the second. 12.
All right, your stomach is definitely not feeling well, but you feel like maybe you just need to have a bio break that's going to be a little more extreme. But other than that, you don't feel any other ill effects.
Cool.
Okay. What else do you guys want to do?
Well, we're going to have to take a look at that door, but is there anywhere else we can explore?
Yeah, I mean there are lots of mushrooms. There is lots of glowing lichen. Give me. So this is sort of the far side of the cavern from where you entered. Give me perception checks. If you wanna search the other walls, basically.
Yeah, 15 plus 7 is 22. 22.
All right.
I got 3.
Good job,
Oh, we all
Paelias.
supposed to do it? I got a 6.
Well, plus whatever your perception is.
And it's always 0.
0. Oh,
Oh, I got 5, so I'm 8. I
Classic.
got an 8.
Probably finished double. Probably looked too. No. All right. So, Agnes, as you're searching basically the sort of walls that you can get to because of the fissures in the ground, the walls at this side of the cavern, you even search the one where the door is, and you easily discern where its borders are. But this wall over here as well, you see some carvings on it. What languages do you speak?
I am common, dwarvish, and elvish.
You do not recognize these carvings.
I speak deep speech.
And so I'm gonna call over my buddies and say, "Hey, I found some carvings. I don't recognize them, however."
You don't know if it's ice toad. It doesn't look like it.
It does not look like ice toad. Sorry, Twizzard.
Oh, I speak celestial, elvish, and gnomish too.
Oh,
That's
baby. All right. Where is my? What am I looking for?
Maybe it says hot tubs this way. Isn't this place supposed to have hot tubs?
So, Paelias, you recognize the deep speech.
Oh.
You also recall that the, if I could freaking find it, the book that you folks took from underneath the keep, which had the sort of preface in deep speech, and then the rest of it was in a language you didn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell would I have written that on?
Did we actually take it or did we leave it? Was it attached to a pedestal? Is it still under the keep?
Oh, we gotta go back.
No. You took it because I think there was the logbook that you ripped pages out of, but I think you also took. I feel like you also took that book, though, right?
I thought it was a gigantic tome.
I mean, it was a sizable tome, but it wasn't attached.
Okay, then maybe we took it, but I don't have it. I have the How to Read Goblin.
Does anyone have? I think it would probably be Paelias because you were the one who was able to read the preface.
Oh yeah, I totally have. If that's something I should have.
That was very, very early in the campaign where Paelias wasn't necessarily keeping track of everything.
Understood.
Yeah, I was keeping the best notes back then.
Yeah, this is the ancient book on the cult of the Shadowed Sun, and the forward was in deep speech, and the rest is in a different language that none of you understood.
I'll just go ahead and add it to my possessions.
Yeah, ancient book on the cult of the Shadowed Sun. And yeah, when Agnes calls over, Finistel also goes over there as well. What languages does he speak? Ba-dee-da-doo.
The language of the dead.
The language of the dead. What is that?
I have no question, but it's Dillick, right?
Are you
It
asking
is Dillick.
what day it is? Yeah, it's Dillick, and it's probably around 5 p.m.
When did I say I was going to be back? Yesterday.
Oh man. Oh man, that's a good question. I don't know if you actually specify the time.
When you're back where?
To Anne?
Yeah, when he's like, I'm going up to the hot springs with this hot chick.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, but we left on Dalk. You saw her before you left.
Yeah, no,
I
it
thought
was
you
just
said a
yesterday.
couple days.
It was yesterday.
Okay.
You saw her yesterday.
It's been just about 24 hours.
Yeah, a little over. So you read these runes, and they, you're a little rusty, but they describe how the energy for this ritual room is provided by the fire of the planet, is basically what it sort of translates to.
The energy for this ritual room is provided by the fire of the planet.
Yep.
It's a hot spring.
It's a hot spring.
Yeah. The word fire in deep speech, it's like they know a lot about being underground, so you're not sure if this is fire, if this is magma, if this is just pure energy. It's like
This is the ritual room.
but it does mention the ritual room. Yes.
Oh. All right. Does that help us?
Well, the ritual room is probably behind this booby-trapped door.
Ooh, let's go.
So we still have to unbooby trap it.
So I'm going to tell this to Finistrel because she was not there when I found it. She came in afterwards.
Okay, so or could we just like trick Finistrel into opening the door that way? Like,
Or
She
just
doesn't know
ask
about
her.
the door. She would have heard what Paelias just said, but she doesn't know about the booby trap door.
All right. Let's not make it obvious. But how do we get her to open it?
Well, okay. So I'm gonna say a ritual room. Clearly, there must be a way to get into a ritual room somewhere around here. Finistrel, what do your elf eyes see?
Well, I can certainly look around. Certainly, this is the largest expanse of wall. I'm not really sure though. I don't know.
Well, it looks as though there might be an outline
Keep looking.
of something over here.
All right, so you're like leading her to it basically. I think you're right. Yes, it's a door of some kind.
Ooh, look what Finistrel found.
Well,
There's a door.
it looks like there might be some outline of a door here, but I don't see any way of getting in though.
And you see
Is there
her.
a knob?
You see her sort of step back and inspect the wall, and her eyes sort of glaze over for a moment, and she's like, "There's great and terrible magic on this door. I fear we must be very careful."
huh? Okay.
Is there a way that we could maybe remove that magic?
I do have that ability. I could try. Depends
yeah,
on
no.
how powerful. It depends on how powerful the spell was that was used to charm the door in the first place. But I
Well,
could
you're
try.
probably higher level than us. So
I could try dispelling magic.
have at it. Better than what we can do.
All right, so she has to make an ability check. Oh man. Well, I don't know if it worked. And I don't have any way of telling. Wait, does she? Hold on. All right, hold on. No, she would be able to. She would still be able to. She would still be able to detect magic. It didn't work. I can try it again. How many times can I try it today? I can try it one more time. Oh wait, no, I hexed that guy. I'm afraid it didn't work.
It's okay. We can take a long rest.
Yes,
Good
I
roll,
could try. I think I have enough strength to try twice a day.
Well, I mean, I can set up a tiny hut over in the corner there, where if we go back a little bit to where that area was with the baths.
Yeah, you could definitely find enough space to set up your tiny hut safely.
But I'm not sure. I don't think the skeleton will fit because that's technically a large creature.
He's family.
I mean, we don't have. Let's see here. We don't have 9 people. We have what, 6?
Oh yeah, this thing's dead.
the family
1, 2,
burnt
3,
the
4,
firewall.
5, 6. 6 people and a 9-foot skeleton of bones.
So I'm going to leave that up to the DM to say
It's probably-
it's 9 creatures of medium size.
I mean, it'd be tight. He could also tell him to stand watch.
Stand guard, yeah. If you want to do that.
You could sleep in his protective ribcage.
Curled up in a little ball. I think maybe Finric could do that.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna get some of the hot water from the springs and some of those mushrooms and make some soup.
I'm gonna pass on the mushroom soup. Thank you.
Oh my god. Yeah, Finric, you do notice that the water temperature is noticeably higher on this end of the cavern than it was on the other. I'm not gonna say it's like soup temperature, but Finistel can make a bonfire if you wanted to cook some water. But yeah,
And
the heat
make sure that it's clean water too.
the heat coming out of the fissures is more pronounced here, and the water is, you know, it's probably like 90 degrees. It's not like, you know, it probably started around 60, like typical, you know, underground water temperature. It's probably 90 degrees around here if you had to guess.
Hey, Mr. Twizzard, why don't you conjure a bucket and we can bring some of this water back to the baths?
I could conjure a bucket. You want a bucket?
Yeah.
A 3 foot by 3 foot bucket. By 3 foot.
All right,
Okay.
Twizzard conjures a bucket. And you guys go back over to the place where you saw the tubs.
Is this making soup?
Tubs. No, just have a hot bath.
Yeah, you could definitely have a hot bath.
Is that a place that we can light a fire there?
Lily especially likes the idea of a hot bath, having been frozen to death. Yeah, you could definitely start a fire there, where it looks like there's a fire. Boom! Finistel casts create bonfire there, and you're good.
Now, Mr. Bones's armor. Was there anything left of that?
Yeah, definitely. It was fireballed, but it's still, I mean, it's good metal armor. And
Okay.
it would like not completely protect, but it could, you know, it could help the new larger skeleton.
Well, I was actually thinking maybe Lily could wear it for a little while until we got her something.
You can take Mr. Bones' armor?
Well,
It'll be a little big on her. Can she wear?
she can wear all armor.
All right.
She
Sounds
can use
good.
shields and then simple melee weapons.
She
I
can
think.
take a skull too when she goes bowling.
Yeah, I think Agnes, between you and Lily, you sort it out, and maybe there's a couple pieces that need to be modified a little, but you could definitely make the armor fit for her.
Okay. I mean, I don't think I can do any metal smithing, but we might be able to stuff some cloth into certain areas so it doesn't shift too much. Little padding under the
Is
arms.
this happening, Twizzard? Are we taking the armor off Mr. Bones?
Do I even get a say here?
Yes, you do. It is your armor. You paid for it.
It's Mr. Bones' armor.
This is just so Lily can have a slightly larger armor class. That's all.
This doesn't die.
He doesn't die as quickly.
Yeah, she's got to do something for Mr. Bones, something nice for Mr. Bones at some point. Though.
Well, Mr. Skeleton Bone, like Mr. Oni Bones.
Yes. Do I need a new name for him?
How come we never bought her any kind of armor?
Well, because she is rich herself, she could buy her own armor.
We bought her a dagger.
We bought her a
Right.
dagger.
That was expensive enough.
Plus, we give her the gift of self-reliance.
Once you die, then you can have your own armor.
She could stand behind Mr. Bones, but not now since she stole all his possessions.
She looks pretty badass.
Looking pretty badass there. She's ready.
It's just-
Like a little Arya.
So, Finric, are you really making a soup out of those mushrooms?
No.
Okay.
But maybe once you cook them, their poison goes away.
Ooh.
You know, like rhubarb. Only certain parts of it, then once you cook it, and
Rhubarb's poisonous?
yes. Parts
wow.
of rhubarb. Parts of rhubarb.
Paelias
Did you-
puts down his dinner of rhubarb.
That's all I was eating.
Ugh.
I guess what other food do I have? I
We
guess
brought-
one would be big, but
I mean, you guys got a bunch of supplies. I think you probably still have some. You know,
I got flatbreads, hard cheeses,
yeah.
dried fruit, and something else.
I thought it was honey or yogurt. That
Meat?
was it.
some kind of jerky.
Do it rain in marshmallows?
You did
No,
not.
I don't think about snacks. Like
Roast them over the dead corpse burning.
Maybe I can conjure some, but they might not be real. I don't know if you want to eat them any more than the mushrooms.
No, we have other food.
Yeah.
I'll just eat a ration.
All right, you guys make your evening meal as well as you can with the mixed, cool greenish light of the lichen mixing with the red, fiery light of the bonfire, and then you all retire into the safety of the tiny hut set up here under the earth. Mr. Bones stands guard outside,
Naked.
naked except for his cape
And his glaive.
and his glaive.
His armor having been stolen by a tiny
It
girl.
wouldn't fit him.
Good part.
Large versus medium. Not, what, it's gonna go over his arm?
So
Yeah,
everything-
you folks have the benefits of a long rest. It is also 11:30, so perhaps we should deal with the mysteries of this cavern next week on another episode of BND Live. But you've successfully defeated an Oni and a spectator, and had Paelias. So my plan to deal with Finric's annoying, stunning strike was to have it transform when none of you were looking at it, so it could get a surprise attack in. But Paelias nuked that plan when he commanded it truth. So yeah,
Hey,
that thing has like a ridiculously high challenge level, and you guys took it down with no problem. So well
Well,
played.
it was because of Finric.
Yeah, Finric did a lot of work there.
that was awesome.
It was a team effort for
Fireball.
sure.
Yeah, that fireballs that was no joke.
Yeah. No, you
More
guys
effective
did a
against
lot of.
monkeys.
I mean, yeah, Finric bought you around, but you guys did a lot of damage in that round.
Took out Mr. Bones and that damage.
But
Mr.
you guys
Bones.
So apparently the plan was to kill all of us.
Can I? Do I have to? How do I get my dragon back? Can I reconjure my dragon?
Yes, though you need to spend the money on incense.
Yeah.
Okay. I just go to the nearest incense store.
You go see Anne when you get home.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I can't have him back until we get back. Do we bring any incense?
Did you buy an extra 10 gold pieces worth of incense and herbs?
I mean, maybe.
I don't think you did.
If it's in my inventory.
It's right next
Maybe-
to the book from the keep.
Maybe
Yeah.
Finric has $10 worth of incense that she'd be willing to give you. And maybe Finric has some herbs in his herbal kit.
I probably do.
Okay. So yeah, maybe we'll get him back then.
What do you need?
10 gold worth of incense and herbs.
Ah, yes, and a brazier to burn them in.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
This probably, the thing that you're cooking in would probably suffice. And yeah, if you give her 10 gold pieces, I will allow a fine familiar recasting.
Hey, you know what? For the convenience, I'll give you 12.
Very kind of you, Paelias.
It's like delivery.
Convenience charge.
Yeah, that's right. All right. You've got your familiar back. All right,
Cool.
folks. So you have a long rest. You're fully healed. All your spell slots and abilities are back, and we will pick up next Friday. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next Friday for another BND.